Bring in YouTube. I am glad that you guys are all here. It's been a great little vacation, extended weekend. Wait, different mic? No, same mic. Does it sound better? Worse? So what I did, I took off the EQ in worse. Ugh. I took off the EQ. Let's okay, so this sounds better. We're back to it's just the last I've been editing the video for maybe that's what I need to do. I need to change up where my Discord sound comes through. I was editing the video from when we were stealing all of Brewster's records, and just my vocals all seemed really like flat, where Turonian's, had a range. So I'm like, you know what, I'll try this. So I guess that's not it. I know that through, and maybe I need to put it, like, set it up through the actual like mic, because I know, like, listening to Turonian's side, I sounded like really flat. Hearing it through like even talking to Turonian through Discord, like, it sounds so much different. So maybe I found something that actually worked on. Yeah, I don't know. So we've got weekly shorts that we're doing today. We've got Christmas music, since we got our first snow, like big snow. And dude, I got a story from last night. It was ridiculous. And then we have been working on a new track for throughout this extended Thanksgiving break. I got invited to map for something, and I think I found, dude, just getting it started was hard. And once we get through weekly shorts, we'll go through it. I have express permission. I looked at it multiple times that I can map on stream, and I think I'm going to do most of the mapping on stream, just to be able to compartmentalize my work. I haven't been having a lot of time for video editing. This mapping is going to be a long process. I was surprised I got 2 tracks kicked out in about 2 weeks. They just kind of all came together, but this one kind of has some constraints and a completely different style than what I'm used to, where I just kind of go, hey, I'm going to try this and start going with it and build on that. Now I've got someone else's ideas to build on. But we'll get to it. We'll get to it. Any ice on it? You'll see. You'll see. Maybe. Probably. Possibly. It could be. But yeah, so dude, fucking last night. So I've been being a softie. I've been letting the youngest sleep in my bed. We normally go upstairs. We'll watch TV in my room. She's gotten really big into Spy X Family. So we've been having fun watching that. With her not being in school, let her stay up maybe a little later. Just because I want to keep watching it too. I had previously watched, I think, like the first season, and then season 2 wasn't even out yet. So she wakes up at 2 a.m. Okay. And she's almost freaking out. I haven't heard about that one. It's pretty good. So it's about essentially a country that's divided in half, kind of like World War II era type vibes, the whole thing. It's split down the middle, Estonia and Westonia. And they had just gotten out of a big like war, and so people still want to like create the war, but then people want it to stay peaceful. And so he's part of a spy unit from like Westonia, and they want to keep everything peaceful. Well, he was sent into Estonia on this big grand mission to get in with a high-ranking general, just to make sure that, you know, everything stays good. Well, he has to have a family. His entire life is like, I'm bland, I'm in the background, I get no, like, I have no love, I have no family. Like, my entire purpose for life is the mission. So he winds up adopting a girl. Well, so he's a spy, she's a telepath. They're out doing stuff, and he's like, well, I gotta find a wife to get her enrolled into this private school, because it'd be weird if I didn't. Well, winds up meeting and talking to this girl, and she needs to find a husband so that she doesn't have people looking at her, because she's an assassin. So he's a spy, child's a telepath, she's an assassin. Later on down the road, you find out that her brother is part of the secret police for the opposing side of the spy, and then they get a dog that can see the future. Crazy, but like a weird slice of life comedy type thing with like these like grandiose type like through lines, but very like interesting take on slice of life. Really fun. But so back to the original thing. So the littlest, she wakes up at 2 a.m. and she's freaking out. She had a dream, and she kept trying different things, and it wasn't working, and she tried it multiple times and different ways, and I can't even remember what she was trying to do. Okay, she was trying something and just couldn't do it, and it just, I don't know. I'm like, well, just go back to sleep. She's like, no, I'm not going back to sleep. I can't do it. I couldn't do it, and I'm not going back to sleep. We're just gonna stay up. I couldn't do this in my dream. I don't want, and I'm like, it's a dream. Just dream of something else. No. Like, just, okay, well, here's the blankets. No, there's spiders under there. There's no spiders under there. Yes, there are. I'm like, I'm under the blanket, right? Yeah. Do you think I'd let spiders be on me? No. Are spiders on me? No. Okay. So if Daddy won't let spiders be under the blanket, there's no spiders on the blanket, right? Right. Okay, get under the blanket. No, there's spiders under there. It got to the point where I just rolled over and I'm like, I don't care. Like, just stay up, fall asleep, whatever. Lay your head down on the pillow. Just don't move. I'm going to bed. Well, come to find out in the morning, she had a dream that she died and spiders, like, there were spiders and her skeleton was only left. She's weird young girl. You go grab a real spider and throw it in her face. No. So, I thought I was going to be stuck up the rest of the night. I wasn't. Got back to sleep. She fortunately woke me up a couple hours later, because I was facing the other way. She wanted to grab my hand, so she's like contorting it. I'm like, stop. I rolled over, put my arm out so that she could like lay on me and cuddle. All of a sudden I hear is, they are fucking pounding on my door at 4 a.m. I'm like, who the fuck is knocking on my door at 4 a.m.? I get up, I put my slippers on. Luckily, I've got my pajama pants on, because anytime my girls fall asleep in bed with me, I always wear pajama pants. I've been wearing them more. And I looked over and I was about to put on my Christmas sweater, and I'm like, no, whatever. I meander downstairs, check the window, because I just don't, I've another long story. I've got trust issues on anyone knocking on my door. And I look out. It's the local police department. I open up the door, walk outside, because Sniper likes us to sneak outside, don't you? Yeah. So I'm outside in the freezing cold. No one knocks on doors nowadays without calling. So if you give me the shave and a haircut, the dot, usually, I mean, if you do the last two dot, I know you don't know me. But if you do dot, and wait for my response, I know you're good. So anytime someone does that, dude, I'll walk out there, I'll open up the door, you're good. But fucking pounding, dot, like not even waiting, like thinking I was standing next to the door, ready to open it. I think he got through like 4 times, and I finally got down there. So I walk outside, and I'm like, so I'm outside, shirtless, my thin pajama pants, no socks, fucking slippers on that I need to replace because they're so worn through. And luckily, you know, that time of night, like there's that temperature where it's so cold, but like it just doesn't feel like it, and you don't care. Like I could have sat outside and talked to him for like 10 minutes, been fine, and finally been like, hey, I'm getting cold. So I go out there. He just wants to make sure that I have a police report, because the snowplow took off my driver's side mirror. And part of me was like, I should go check, make sure that it didn't like slam into it. And I'm like, I don't care. And so it's like, hey, you know, they called us. We want to come out and do a police report. Just want to make sure you had this for your insurance. Yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. You know, have a good night. And I told him, I'm like, dude, I was wondering who the heck was pounding on my door at 4 a.m. This was well worth it. Like, yeah, I'm fine with this. So, you know, thanks for your time. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for doing all that stuff. Peace. I'm going to bed. I go inside, drop it off, meander back upstairs, fall asleep. Story's not done. I get a call at 5:57. Half the time I get a call, I'm like, what the heck is that noise? And then I'm like reaching over for my phone. Luckily, my alarm goes off at 6 o'clock, so my body's already like prepping to be awake. They call me, I pick it up. It says local police department. And I'm like, okay. I pick it up. I'm like, yeah. They're calling because he's just in the midst of doing a police report. He's like, oh, I need your, do you have your insurance information? I'm like, yeah, somewhere I can get it for you. So I got up, turned off my alarm so that the littlest wouldn't wake up to that. And I'm like, I think it's this, but they also subcontract through something else, so it's probably not that. And I flip through my phone, and then I got to set it down. I'm like, hey, give me a second. I got to pull up my glasses. Grab my glasses so that I can see what the heck I'm doing, because even with my glasses, when I first wake up, I can't fucking see shit. Finally go through, find that stuff, give them the policy number, and give them all that stuff. And I'm like, okay, anything else? And nope, all good. Cool. All taken care of. Get up, make breakfast, and get the little stuff. We go to church. Right after church ends, I get another call from a number I don't notice. And I'm like, whatever, we'll pick it up. Normally I don't. Normally I'll hit phone screen. For some reason this time I'm like, I need to pick this up. It's somebody that's actually trying to contact me. So they call me and they're like, hey, we got to come back out and take pictures. Are you home? No, I'll be home in, I'm leaving church. About to be home. And they're like, okay, well, you know, is it going to be like 10:15 good? And I'm like, yeah, you know, thinking I'd be home before that. Littlest of my niece, I'd take fucking forever. We get home a little bit before 10:15. Shovel, I do it. I don't know. They may have driven by, taken pictures, and like dipped without saying boo to me. I don't fucking know. But yeah, last night was absolutely something interesting for sure. Oh my goodness. Natalie, what's up? How's it going? But I hope that you guys enjoyed that story. So yeah, let's jump into checking out the weekly shorts. Let's check out track of the day too. Yeah, that wasn't even, no, that was 10 hours. That wasn't a weekend. That was this morning. Like all in one 10-hour session. Absolutely ridiculous. So I'm driving around with my mirror hanging off by the electrical cables. Yeah. So yeah, let's check out track of the day. Years nowadays probably cost 2,000. So my brother told me that we could probably replace it for $50. I'm like, it's hanging off, and he's like, yeah, I bet you'd do that. You'd have to snip the electrical cables. I'm like, I don't want to do that. And he's like, don't put it into the insurance because they're going to raise your rate. He's like, I had that happen, and they, you know, their insurance paid out, and my rate still raised. But I'm like, you know what? I'd rather, I don't feel like spending $50. I really fucking don't. I'll get them to pay for it. Yeah, under 4,000 I don't declare. I'm gonna take it if they charge, you know, $200 to replace the mirror. If my insurance tries to raise the rate, dude, I've got a great agent, and I can be like, what the heck? Like, why? They're like, well, you claim this. Okay, well, you can charge that extra amount back to, you know, the city, because that's bullshit. Just because my city's incompetent, like, if you want to raise it, my mortgage is already going up $300 a month next year, and I got a call about that too. It's ridiculous. So high IQ quotient. Do you need a high IQ or EQ? I always feel fancy talking about EQ because I just don't feel like anybody talks about that. I don't know, it doesn't feel like my kind of track. Feels kind of bland. That's kind of cool. Maybe we need to use a bounce in the upcoming track that we're making. I realize, so what I'm working on. Okay, that's a cool risky. So the track I'm working on is very much a you have to manage your speed. It was accidental that I stumbled into it, but I am happy I did. Oh, mother trucker. Cruise control, no brake. No. Of course, C-reactor right away. Dude, it was so blatantly right there. Full collide without seeing it. How? Dude, it's right in the, like, right in the middle of your screen. It's probably also because I'm driving a whole lot slower. Yeah, this ain't for me. But yeah, it's not gonna be no brakes. No brakes is not allowed. But I realize there is a lot of speed management. Some of the jumps, like just paying attention, and this is the first time I really paid attention to my my speedometer, going, okay, like what is gonna make this? But we'll get to it after these. So weekly 51. Let's jump in. Let's check it out. Glacier Rescue. I had no clue where we're going. Okay, so we're going up, down. Oh. Oh. Okay, so it's really just an ice slide. I really don't like this. Like, really bad use of... Yeah, so no real reason to have... checkpoints. Yeah, it's just the ones over there. I mean, meh. I want to go for a sub 17. I like ice and I don't like this map. Yeah, I was assuming that you weren't a fan of this. Like, it's not really an ice map. It's a map with ice. Yeah, we're going next. We're not. I don't care to. I don't care to hunt that down. Verde Light. I don't think I need the unclaimed checkpoints here. Okay, avoid the jump. Oh, wow, it's right there. Okay. Not even AT. Okay. Natalie, how's it going? Welcome on in. 82nd in the world for map 3. Hopefully it's a good one. Okay, so I don't think the jump, I think we want to actually follow this. Yeah, see, I don't. So we can cut through. So I'm 6 when I set my PB, but I have not managed to beat it since. Motherfucking Flappy just comes out of nowhere. There we go. Let's get a good top time. I don't mind this track. Okay, I see. I see how we want to go about this. Bad start. Okay. Dude, we had a really good start there. That sounds like a bot for sure. On world record path map 3 within 2 attempts. And the classic Twitch. Yeah, Do we want to go... We want to go wide there. We want to skip as much penalty grass as possible. .1. I'm happy with that. I'm happy. It's not a bad track, but yeah. Ooh, we have 2 checkpoints. Let's see, what do we want? So we have a checkpoint right behind us. There's a lot going on this one. This one I'm just gonna wait for you to get the best strat and get a good time with it. Happy, that's hilarious. I just released a short from week 25 where you said the same thing. Dog Madman, how's it going? How's Thanksgiving? It was wonderful. How was your Thanksgiving? How are you doing today? I don't know if there's a way to jump that, go through here, spin around. What if we try that? That seems like the most like direct type thing. That's a checkpoint too. We need a really close finish. Had a snowstorm the day after. Dude, we just had not a snowstorm, but a decent amount of snow last night. And it caused a whole ton of fun. So I see we could sneak through here, get that speed. What if we try that? I don't... Yeah, that's not gonna work. Yeah, that's a whole lot slower. Can we make... I feel like I could save some time. Okay, that's what I was worried about. That piece of grass is... Okay, yeah, that's a whole lot slower. What else could we do? It's actually a good one. I think we want to stick around here because we got a lot of onesie twosies. Take this. Jump up here. What the fuck is this? So it's obviously never the intended way. Dude, how do you make that jump? Don't take the first boost you drive around it. Water, thank you. Welcome on in. How's it going? Okay, we need maybe not jump so much on the angle. Let's not run into trees, as fake as they may be. So that's a bit faster. I mean, we can do that better. I don't think that's it though. Air brake. I really don't. I'm not feeling it. I want a little better of a time, but I'm still... Still not feeling it. I mean, we gotta go really straight. We can't... I keep jumping so diagonal. Yeah, I'm not feeling that path. There's so much stuff going on around here. So we go 1, 2. One, two, that goes all the way over here. It's on the back side. What? See, that's too long. Put a few routes that cross each other, so better looking at the checkpoint numbers and then deciding on a finish. Yeah, I'm trying to kind of take all of them into account. Because this looks like it's a crossover here. 1, 2, but making that jump. And would it be quicker to zigzag through there? It might. Am I skilled enough? Probably not. It's just that start seems so slow, especially if you jump and you hit there. It's been a while since I've had a puzzle route that's taken me time. It really seems like the most compact route. And I really want to go for this 1, 2, and then around there, but you're giving up so much speed. You're not making this angle. So those are out. I mean, what if we try... What if we try this route? These pieces of grass suck. Are you talking about this ramp? I mean, that's a whole lot quicker. Follow the roof. There's some ridiculous cracked route. See, that's two. That's two. Hit 1, 2, and then around. That just seems so... I don't know, we can see... where we get it, just feels so placid. I mean, it's easier to drive. See, that's my route. So we know this is not the correct route. If this is what Flappy drove. Actually find me better. I don't know how much I can spoil. Give me a few. I'm not against spoilers, but I have my pride. I believe that I can find the cuts. I can find the way. I love these puzzle ones. That's why, like, Flappy waits for me to find them. There's been RPGs I've played and I accidentally, like, fucked it up and found time saves, and then he drives them. So give me a few, but I'm not against spoilers. I do like to know how close I am, and I feel like I'm not sure if roof is a hint on the way. I see one. If we hit one and can swipe through there, but I need a 2. Gotta go route. I did very solid. Good luck, honey. Water, thank you. Hopefully we'll see you around. Enjoy the rest of your evening, day, morning, whatever time zone you're in. But I appreciate you stopping on through. There's no way jumping to here and then driving up this roof is gonna be my end all be all. There's no making it through there. Da, 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 da. I think I see something. I think I see I need to... Rooster, what's up? How's it going? Oh. That was a whole lot slower. Okay. That's all second behind. I'm not doing too bad. Just trying to figure out... how we want to drive this. A second behind. I mean, that other route is pretty solid. It's so slow. I released 2 new maps, by the way. Nice! Dude, I'm so glad you're back at it. What world would you use that? Oh no, that's not what I wanted. You want to tell you the sad fact about this map? No. They already checked this map 19 times before they accept it. It seems like a pretty solid. Oh, I did not realize that that was this was this track. Holy crap! We didn't even say get to say congratulations. Now I feel like an ass. Someone's gonna have to tell him. Either that or hopefully he swings on back through. This is a good fucking track. It's not it. I'm not going to keep pushing that. Okay, so that's got to be cut real tight. I mean, man, he made, I think, a solid puzzle track. Not making that jump. Each time on Advanced 5 map, by the way. Damn! So it's confirmed that, that it is... what is it? It's, world record, at least, when I was, a couple days ago, was 13 seconds. That was 5th. Oh, damn, you must have gotten a real good time. 13.5. That was a fun track for sure. Honestly, I don't know. I'm wondering if that is the strat. I mean, I'm top 1,000. .1 faster in top 500. Maybe that is. Did Seawater got second recently on that map? Which one? The advanced shorts? Dude, 0.1 is so... Oh, no, on this? Dude, I'm wondering if that... Like, that seems like an actual line. Oh, bad landing. Maybe it is just... Maybe it is just this. We were ahead for a split second. Yeah, I mean, this seems like it makes the most sense. Right? It's not fun if I have the route before you. I mean, even Natalie said that they found it pretty quickly. Dude, I'm losing right at the end. Find a better one. I don't think I can. Let's just drive in this one smoother. There's only so much of a better that it can be. You gotta stop going for such a sharp turn. Did I really miss that last checkpoint? Oh my goodness. Okay, I want to catch up to Flappy. .9. To exact tie. We're like inching up. Yeah, that's gotta be it. I should have taken Water's advice. Could have spoiled it. Last .1 is really rough. Don't think you'll get it. Hey, I don't either. Okay, let's go next. Let's go next. Awesome job, Waters. That's good one for sure. Speedway featuring V1 by Dooney. So full speed. Oh my, dude, these end like so abruptly. All of these, I'm expecting a jump and it's like, nope, end. Look at me, beating Flappy. Let's push this a little more. This ain't a bad track. Oh, they're trucking Flappy. I don't know why I went left right away. Would have been good. Would have been happy with that. Pretty solid time. This is it's most definitely a style that I'm not the best at, but it's nice that it's pretty basic. I think we can push a little bit further. Little bit further. Just can't get too fancy. Too early. I have a feeling I'm missing something. How bad is it to go over the jump? I feel like it's a lot of speed slides. That would have been good. So yeah, the first turn is real sharp. I should have brake tapped. I can see a good line. Yeah, that would have been solid. Too late. Okay, this is a fun full speed track. It's too soon. Too soon. You really got to cut a lot of this stuff close. Full speed through here. Yeah, I fucked up there. First turn's a good drift. This is full speed. That's a close drift. Hell. It holding that drift so long seems like the fastest start. Okay, so yeah, that jump isn't worth it. Release so much at the end. I can build up speed, I just can't maintain it. Push this a bit more. Fucking hell, dude. Seeing so much. Yeah, see, when we have come through there real fast. I haven't lost speed. My runs are within 0.05. Looks like I'm not improving this today. I'm just running into walls. I'm just... When you get the magic trick just to beat Flappy. Probably not. Hey, quite far. Yeah, it's very precise. Very good track. Very good track. I do enjoy that. Darude. Okay. My time on... on 03. It's like at 13 something. On the weekly shorts? Yeah, 13.648. You really thought I'd be up all the way up in the 17? Nah. It's actually just a fun track. Okay, we can do this. Yeah, this one's a bit rough. Can we hit that and fly? There's some type of silly reactive flight that happened at some part in here. I can tell you that. And it ate it all at the end. Is there some type of bug slide in here? What kind of... I can't tell, like, is this dirt? This does not feel like dirt. If I can make that work quicker. I bet you somebody fucking reactor flights through the end. I'm gonna push this. I don't mind this track. Yeah, see, I think going out wider there is fine. Tight here. So yeah, you can't... Okay, I see where the reactor flight is. Still getting close because that reactor plate wasn't the best. Ah, wrong way. Don't get on the side. Half a second ahead. Yeah, see, I hit the ground and all of a sudden I just lose the speed. Maybe it's not just full. I killed it. We could, you know, clip the checkpoint and fly between each checkpoint. That would be wonderful. Yeah, see if I can get that lined up right. Feels like an accidental barrel roll could get you world record. Yeah. That's what it really feels like if you get a good random flight. You could probably crash that and get something semi-consistent. But I feel like every time I've landed, like, my speed is just gone. That jump at the end actually feels like it's a little bit faster. And if you hit that right, such a weird angle. We did get a sub 15, which is kind of what I was going for. Almost. I mean, if we could keep that lower. So let's just kind of get one more PV. I think I'm understanding it a little bit more. There's not going fast enough for any type of bug slide. I do think I see an interesting line. Turned too soon. No, yeah, so if we go off there, I gotta brake tap right away. That'll get, yeah, that gives me a little bit of a boost. I don't know. What am I missing? Yeah, see, I'm not even getting a good zoop with that. Not getting any good flight. Yes, it's a really, really rough turn at that last checkpoint. If I can hit that just right. We'd be looking good. Was overcompensating. Almost. Almost made it through. Find this. And my ending there was shit. I don't know, I think dude, that would have been it. I released. Hate when you hit something that you feel like is gonna be good, but you hesitate for a second. Random huge PB, top 122. Damn. That's what I feel like this track is. It's decently randomized. $14.6. Okay, so yeah, coming through at the end is big. Turn too tight there. Yeah, and if we get sideways. Too You just watch me fucking launch across the screen. Where do I want to hit? Slide through. We almost. Flappy, what are you at? $13.9. And we're not too far off. But I think we need a good flight. I don't know. I don't know. Those flights seem really fucking slow. And when we hit that, dude, I lost a whole second. I was up 0.6. Not too sideways. Can we've seen some good times. We're seeing some good times. That actually seems to work. Okay, I think I kind of got that section there. Let's see. I don't have the speed through that. Okay, I think we might have to walk away. I lost so much speed at the end. Okay, a little bit more. We're almost top 10 in the state. I caught. We can pick up a little more. Just I didn't fly enough to the side. Okay. I lost so much speed there. I thought it was gonna. Yeah, these flights I don't think are gonna be anything but a detriment. Fly it out. We don't want that. Is that in second? No One Downer fan? Is that you? Kegger, what's up? How's it going? Dude, Flappy got, I guess, a crazy fucking run. I just want a slightly better PB. I slid out. Okay. That's a bit rough. We're gonna walk away. We're gonna walk away. Nice time. Thank you. Oh. Actually, we're... Oh, I guess we don't have to go. Dev, how's it going? Welcome on in. Thank you for the follow. How's your day going? Top 536. So that... We're just out of top 500. Top 1000 for track 3. Pretty cool. Didn't realize that Water was in here earlier. Didn't realize it was him. Oh. So yeah, pretty good weekly shorts. Was there any good tracks last week? Oh, Hurricane Isle. I meant to go through and take a look at this. Oh, wow. 2 seconds. Similar path. Better line. There is a jump through there. Okay, so I found it. Yeah, I just suck the game. Showing just straight as you beat my 0.01. Hey, perfect timing then. It looks like there's a couple people there. Yeah, dude, this is a real difficult, really interesting track. Anything else? Radiance, what was that? Oh, the snow car. Nah, don't care. This is gonna be good. Do it again, 2 seconds. What do they do? They do take that, fly over there. Holy shit. All the speed. Bounce and it. Holy. Miss Bitch, how's it going? Just blood on the sand, PS2 Nuzlocke. Cinema. At 5th on first day of that map and never PB'd again. I thought I was going to do a whole lot better because Rally Reactor water is my thing. I'm cooking this week. Dude, it looked like it. I want to see... I don't care about top times. Okay, I gotta take a brief restroom break, and we're gonna jump in. All car reactors also my thing. Dude, have you played Advanced Shorts? Have you played the Advanced Shorts? If not, go back to weekly 34. I got a track for you. Alt car reactor, law of coincidence. Yeah. Advanced Shorts, week 34. Frankie Jones fish tank. I fucking love this. My 3-1 is very strong. Yeah, I felt like there was going to be more. My birthday, say happy birthday! Glad you decided to spend it with us. Another track, by the way, Dev, I'd recommend checking out is Kingdom of Narkovia 13. This is what got me into Underwater Rally Reactor. It's a nice little slalom course. Absolutely this that entire campaign is well worth it. But yeah, I gotta use the restroom really quick. We're gonna take a brief little break, and then we're gonna jump back in. I've got a little secret that I get to share with y'all. A little project that I got invited to join, and I need your input because this is a mapping style that I fucking suck at. Stick around, play through the weekly shorts as you go through. Join Jasper's Aviary, play through the tracks that I've done before, whatever it may be. But stick around. I'll be right back. While I do that, you guys get. Cutting murders. Yeah, so how it works, it's all just a randomized attacks and stuff. Perfect timing. There it is. Also, phone next to you for one more spam. Thank you guys for sticking around. Yeah, it's it's not that. It is. Don't know what that is. Is it not in here? Code fly. Where is... Oh, right here. So this is all the code that goes into it. Enemy health bar, attack. It's essentially a random number generator. Selects a random attack from each of the four. Yeah, attack roll. So yeah, it's a random number, enemy random number, and then damage, and then times 2. So enemy attack, if it equals 0, missed, enemy attack, or else activates one of their attacks, depending on who it is. Slime attack. I tried to kind of create a full attack through all of them, all done through StreamerBot. I love having things for you guys to do as well. So like all the channel points, pretty much all the channel points on Twitch should like activate something. I don't want to have to look over and go, oh, somebody did this, dude. I don't even know what channel points you guys do. They just automatically pop up. It's only been a year, but feels like I haven't touched C# in 20 years. Dude, okay, so Flappy, I was talking to my mom because they are moving from Visual Basics to PowerShell. And I was like, what the heck? Like, thinking it was Excel or whatnot. I'm like, yeah, you know, I've been doing C#. It's like, nobody uses C# anymore. And I'm like, well,
a lot of stuff that I do is based on C#. I gotta move this. I gotta figure out how to have that around me. I mean, I'm writing stuff now in C#. But yeah, so C# is still very popular. That's what I was telling her, but I can't take you seriously. What I want to do is actually take the Demon Voice, and I'd love to be able to, and now that I've got a better GPU, actually create like a fire effect that comes up, covers me, swaps into a VTuber, and then like goes down, like actually have like some type of like demon, and have that for a bit.
And then when that, you know, when it goes away, maybe like some water effect cools me off and boop, back to real. I'm surprised Flappy hasn't used his favorite alternate Jasper.
But yeah, the turn up your voice. Well, that's what silence is for. But yeah, what we're here is I found out by being invited. Silence broken. Is it? It should work. It's usually really short. I don't know. Some of them are broken. The starting screen, you're supposed to be able to swap between the new like streamers in the background. Maybe because of demon voice. No, because silence actually like cuts the entire mic and then puts it back on. It shouldn't. But the starting screen now has like me, and you're able to swap between.
Let's have some quiet time. Quiet time over.
Bingo. But for some reason, it's not working. I don't know. Streamerbot's acting weird. It's doing some weird things. I triggered once demon voice ended. Oh, okay, that's probably it. I gotta make some of them work in tandem. But there's gonna be a Chrono Tower 2. And Lone Code reached out a couple days back. I was like, hey, do you want a map for this? And I'm like, dude, I'll try. And if it doesn't make the cut, if you're like, dude, it's junk, it's shit, like, no harm, no foul. Like, this is not my thing. And the first 2 days, I was trying to figure out how to start it. I'm like, what do I want to do? Like, I want it to look cool. I want it to be, like, decently memorable. And I kept going through, and finally I found something that kind of worked. So what we have is plenty of ice. And decently difficult. I hate when I can do these things first try and then I can never do them again. All I care about is that it's possible. So you start off with a nice little awkward jump. And then you gotta head into a dirt flick. I'm hoping that the dirt flick is required. I don't know if you can do it without it. But you gotta get 120 speed is what I think I've seen. I think you can go into it with like 110. Yeah, 120, you get up here. move on up. You come here, you get a nice little dirt flick. The scenery's made it a little bit easier to get up, but you got to jump on over, hit here, drive around, and again, slow speed, dirt flick, make the jump just barely, come here, pop down, and then you have to get a nut like this. This one's more difficult. You got to get a good angle, make it up into the water. So that's where I am so far. I had a whole different section where you were doing a crazy jump like onto 2 wooden platforms like this, and I thought that was fun. But then it felt really out of place. You've got wood and ice, dirt and ice, and then all of a sudden this huge wood section, and it just felt very out of place. So I'm trying to stick with that. I want to keep it seems like it's a very slow floor that you have to have just enough speed, so like you're getting just to the right speed and you're able to make it by. But I've been trying to, look at some other people's levels. Trying to figure out what I want to do. I kind of wanted originally something where you crisscross back and forth through. You've got one area that you kind of keep hitting. But it didn't come out like that. Looks fun, maybe a bit short. This is only halfway through. Like I'm trying to climb a bit more. So I gotta get from here up to here. Looks like a really cool idea. I am glad that you guys enjoy it. I'm glad that it looks good. Hopefully it really does. I want to be able to finish this up to be able to get it to the rest of the mappers to kind of take a look at. But I wound up doing this little oasis thing over here, and I'm like, okay, you know what? I want to kind of do that. We'll do an oasis here, an oasis here, maybe one more oasis, and then second half could be wood ice. It could. See, and one thing that I was trying to do, I don't know how to make it so that you can enter the water from the bottom. And I tried it for so long. I was trying to look into it, but just couldn't for the life of me. Will this still work? And see, that's the thing too, is like these dirt flicks are so awkward, which I'm okay with. Okay, it does. It does. So it does flip you back up on over. Maybe we can do... a little wood transition. Um, how much room do we got? We got a bit of room. Want something going up. Okay, so we the only issue is kind of going back and forth. Between wood and ice. So, I mean, we get... I mean, that seems pretty simple. Want to keep climbing. That looks just so absolutely awkward. Yeah, no, that's such an eyesore. I think we're gonna stick with dirt and ice the whole way. What if we as long as there's ice, I'm good with it. Loan code, you have to put this part all the way at the top so that Flappy has to play the entirety of Chrono Tower 2 in order to play with any type of ice. I just feel like I'm climbing so slow. Or wait to CP version. You think like that's the hard thing, is how do I get this to climb? Like, we're so slow. Like, the nice thing is that, you know, there's recovery here. You jump, you miss, it's whatever. You get to this one, you jump, you miss. There's water there, and I don't know what is going to be below it. But you fall down. Like, okay. You get here, you jump, you miss, you land here, you get a second chance. You jump, you miss. It's like one part you get. You get saved. Next part, you're kind of on your own. Can we do something here? What's this windup looking like? We can climb a bit with this. Oh, we get some good speed. I kind of like that. Okay. Yeah, but see, that's the thing. Like, this just climbs so slow. Be a good Flappy and go to sleep almost 8 hours. Make a good floor for me. Night, Flappy. Yeah, I gotta figure out what. Like, can I even make that jump? That was another thing that I wanted. I wanted something that you kind of had to do like barrel roll into. Can we make this? All I need to do is be able to make it once. And we're getting some good. Okay. It's doable. What does this look like? Can we make this into something? Can we make it into something? I don't know. I don't feel like I can bring it back like that. At this point, I mean, we can hit here. What's this gonna look like? I don't know. Oh, what do I want? Let's extend this a bit. Will that work? And something like that. Will that work? Don't even make it up. Okay. So if we, I mean, keep this a little bit lower. Into an ice slide. Dirt flick up. I think this could be good. This could be good. Let's just, can we do this and then do the ending? This and then the ending. They're really awkward jumps. That is for sure. I don't know, having that turn is really difficult. Because you're wanting to hit that corner that's missing. Can we do it? How realistic? You want to get kind of a high jump, but you have to get out there a bit. You can't really get a lot of speed. Oh. Too straight up. I It's such a fine line, I feel. I don't know, I feel like maybe something else. I mean, this ending feels really rushed, but... Almost. Really need to be straight up on that jump. And not hit. I feel like actually getting like a flip or something could be advantageous. But I can get, you know, the back end up before. And still kind of stay, I don't know. We're almost getting up there. Will this, won't this? Just wanna make the nice little jump. Ever so slightly. It's like you need to aim for that top corner. You're gonna hoist yourself on up. We're almost getting there, but yeah, I think having this curve really makes it a whole lot harder. Where if we had... How could we do? If we had that, that'd make it a whole lot easier because you're gonna land over in this corner, right? Oh. Yeah, most definitely gives you more room. to jump further out. Which allows you to kind of get up there. You still do need just enough speed. Yeah, I think jumping a little further out. We can make it up. So we make it up and then one last. Trick. You have to be further over to do that. Yeah, I mean, honestly, with the, what we might need to do here is put in one last, I don't know. I want... want kind of something... Something like that the other way, though. Um. No. What do I want here? Um, so you want that? Maybe I'm overcomplicating this. What did I use? What? No. Yeah, I think that's exactly. Yeah. Pretty much what I want. This still work though. Yeah, I think you were barely making it before. Yeah. And then can I make it up? Cool. And then it's really just decorating this a bit more. So literally just comes down to and we'll toss in water for good measure. And one last. Little section. What else do we got? want to keep going with this aesthetic. I did it for like everything else. I think, yeah. Which means that we could actually get rid of this. Put it back to this. One little of that. I don't know. I like it. I like it. It looks good. Nice. Abstract. You know what? I am pretty darn happy with what we've made. Beautiful. We'll have to test it out on another day. Shoot, I forgot we gotta change the name. Chrono Tower 2, Whiplash Heights. There we go. Phenomenal. I appreciate you guys for sticking around. Truly, honestly, absolutely grateful. We're gonna get off to bed. I've got a long day tomorrow. I'm not ready to go back to work. Thank you for everybody that's popped on in, that's hung out this whole time. Dogman Man, dude, I appreciate you for sticking around. Truly. We'll be back maybe Tuesday, probably Thursday, honestly, with this new job. My bandwidth has been just so ridiculous. We'll be doing, for the next GeoGuessr, Trackmania GeoGuessr, we'll be doing Chrono Tower 1. We'll have one day that actually is going to be just the base floor. And then the next month we'll do a couple floors in the tower. So that's going to be a whole lot of fun. Yeah. Yeah, I honestly think that's it tonight. Might be Tuesday, might just be Thursday. Keep notifications on. We got new shorts coming out. We're working on a new video. Should be out in the next week or two. I don't know. But yeah, that's all I got in me. That's all I got. It's late. It's been long. I appreciate you guys being here. Good night.